Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you from the GoHastings.com Wrestle Center. Sitting here watching Money in the Bank live on the WWE Network on my Apple TV. What an awesome night this is, sitting back and watching these shows. I just have this awesome feeling, almost like I feel like I'm stealing the pay-per-views, like I did back in the day with the good old black boxes, cable boxes that we used to get them in. Only having to pay $10 for the show is a steal. But tonight's big first match of the night was a WWE contract for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And the first piece of news that came out of this match was Wade Barrett was unable to compete in this match, mostly due to the injury to his shoulder that he received from Jack Swagger on SmackDown. Most people knew about this from Tuesday or when they watched SmackDown on Friday. But what you can say about all these guys in this match, all these guys went out there and really did deliver, from Ziggler, Rob Van Dam, Kofi Kingston, Swagger, Ambrose, Rollins. I can't remember everybody that was in there, but good God. This match was off right from the beginning. Ambrose running down and just straight up fighting with Rollins, and just the brawl was on. It was almost like this was a lumberjack match. The only thing we wanted to see with those two guys sort out their differences from the breakout from the Shield. But there is no looking back from there. These guys do hate each other. I think that anything that I was thinking of, or maybe like Ambrose was at a side with Rollins and turn on Reigns. I think that there's too much blood in the water right now, and the sharks are surrounding. That was the way the match really did start. There was a spot in there where I think Swagger knocked Dean Ambrose off of the ladder. He had to call for help, and he was helped to the back, and he was removed from the match until there was a spot with Ziggler, who was held up on his way up the ladder by Jack Swagger, who had him in the ankle lock. But Ziggler, being Ziggler, wasn't able to quit. He still wanted to climb the ladder even though he was in the ankle lock. All that arm strength to climb all the way to the top before he kicked off Swagger, only for Seth Rollins to come in before he was able to grab the briefcase. But they did give us that brief minute spot of thinking that Ziggler was actually going to win the deal. And once he was up there, Rollins came in, swinging the chair around, knocking everybody dead. And then from the back, from one of the biggest pops, I knew it was going to be a big pop from the second they were setting it up. It was almost like The Miz in, I believe, 2011 when he came running back and everybody thought he was turning babyface. Ambrose ran up there. He was able to stop Rollins, but he wasn't able to get there himself. The fight went on from there before, Dean Ambrose really set himself up to go up there and grab the briefcase. But once they were there, Kane's music came on at the last minute. They were able to save Zeb on the outside. I believe it was one of the officials to say, "What the fuck are you doing? You're in the wrong spot." You didn't see it, make sure you go back and check it out. But because I laughed at it, noticed it right away. Kane came down, delivered the chokeslam and a tombstone, putting the rest in peace on Dean Ambrose, only for Seth Rollins to get up, climb up, grab the briefcase, and become the most hated heel. I think this is great because everyone's going to know that Triple H sent Kane out there to make sure that his man in Evolution, Seth Rollins, grabbed the briefcase, and now at any time he's going to be able to cash in and become that champion. At any time, if whoever wins the championship match, whether it's Cena, whether if it's Roman Reigns, there's so many directions you could go. But more than likely, I think that SummerSlam we're going to have that Rollins versus Ambrose match one-on-one, and we're going to see how much blood they can pour in the water, because it's going to be a good one. Awesome night watching tonight in the opening matches. We saw the Usos defeat the Wyatts, and then we saw Paige beat the Funkadactyls. So we'll go from there and keep watching the show because it's an awesome night. Peace out, everybody.